I am packing this for a client of mine, and I'm going to tell you about it. Dark energy is about not being afraid of not being liked. It's actually quite welcoming being disliked, hated. Maybe right now your problem is that you don't have any sexual energy. You're just empty. Maybe you're just average looking. Or maybe men have been friend zoning you. No one wants to commit to you. In this world, what you have to get in your head is that you are either a sheep or a wolf. This is domination magic.
Do what goddesses do, which is what? Magic, spirituality, rituals. The way you transform your body into a temple is to do invocations, prayers, anointing, activating. So many of you are going to consume content, learn things, know the jargon, and you're still stuck, afraid, unchanged. You're watching people live, you're watching people thrive, and you never dare to touch fire because it's going to burn. Just get in your head, fire burns, so what?
You're going to enchant yourself using magic protocol. If you've watched my previous videos, I have explained that any woman who doesn't perform magic is missing out on big opportunities because mindset alone will not change your life. Head over to my website and grab yourself at least one full moon ritual box so that you can do a full moon ritual. This is especially important if you have been feeling stuck in one or more areas of your life, especially romance, love, commitment, but also in your projects, anything that has to do with career, lifestyle. When you know you've been hitting a plateau and the energy is muddy, you need to perform at least one full moon ritual. But really, for the price of a good pair of heels, you have no excuse. So go ahead and pre-order, and I'll make the box for you. Calling upon this energy of domination that only dark feminine energy women are going to have, so that you are spiritually coerced to become someone else. So all of the rituals you're going to do every day, the potion you're going to apply, actually, this perfume has been eyeing me. It smells so nice. This is my perfume, which is part of the full moon box. Get it? Finally, start doing your full moon rituals every month. All of that is about transforming you so that you don't need to rely on mindset people who are teaching you things that you, where you are right now, you can't replicate. Right now, if I were to teach you the rules of navigating, for example, the dating life or the marriage life as a dark feminine energy, you can't apply it. I am highly magnetic, and there's a rage. There's a connection with my own Shakti that has been so heightened by my own history, where I had to make the decision that I will not be a victim of life. In a relationship, I will still be the one maneuvering, however soft I am, however sweet I am, however submissive I am. In this world, what you have to get in your head is that you are either a sheep or a wolf. Maybe right now your problem is that you don't have any sexual energy. You're just empty. Maybe you're just average looking. Maybe people have even called you ugly. Or maybe men have been friend zoning you. No one wants to commit to you. Maybe you're the side girl. This is your curse. Maybe it's even darker. If I take my own story, it's a story of, from a young age, being sort of the blessed child. You know, I was raised by my great-grandmother. So from a very young age, I was awakened to my spiritual gifts. But the problem with that is that the evil people can see that you have something special. They want to get it. So my story is a story of people doing heavy black magic on me, going to specific people to harm me out of jealousy. I've had quite a lot of people going and trying to throw spells at me. I've told you how much money I've spent, and I'm still investing. From when I was 19 up to today, I've probably spent over $350,000 for initiations, for mentors. There's actually one mentor I paid $22,000 just to spend 24 hours with them. I spent probably about 40% of that amount only in curse removal, generational curses, curses that I inherited from my family, past life karma. This is one of my biggest investments, my protection. Because when you have something, energy is the biggest currency. Your energy is what is the most precious to you. It's worth millions upon millions. Because when you don't have it, you're lifeless. With a life no one would really envy. Shakti energy is about rage. For me, it was making the decision that enough is enough. If people are willing to want to harm me, I need to have as much stamina in preventing them. But you can't just be protecting yourself. You have to be offensive so that they know that you're not to be messed around with. If your issue is that you look average and you have toxic attachments, or maybe you have emotional attachments because you're weak and you don't have self-discipline, you're not structured, and you're not patient, this is a bad combination because this is a game of the long run. This is not quick gimmicks. If you want to transform yourself, you have to be on a transformational journey. You have to invest on your transformation, not once, not twice, all the time. And even when you're transformed, transformation has to be the quest. Maybe you start by investing $1,000, but when you have millions, then you invest millions. There's no status quo. You either go forward or backwards. It's like your health. You don't take care of your health, it's going to deteriorate. It takes making sacrifices. It takes making the right choices. It takes being hard on yourself. Because otherwise, life itself will show you how hard it can be. I am packing this for a client of mine, and I'm going to tell you about it. Dark energy is about not being afraid of not being liked. It's actually quite welcoming being disliked, hated, not for the sake of hurting people, but for the sake of, hey, if me flourishing means that people are not going to be happy about it, so be it. It also means making choices. Because like I said, if you start having an average life, average beauty, average entourage, you want extraordinary. Now with social media, oh my God, it's become even more of a problem. You're scrolling down your social media and you're seeing people have this beautiful life, even if it's fake. The pictures look good. What do they have that I don't? It's like deciding that I'm not going to accept the curse. Do what it takes. Your energy is your blueprint. It doesn't lie. So you have to enchant yourself. That's why I created this potion, self-obsession. I have it in Muse Diamond for the opulent clients who want the best of the best, who wants to deal with me directly, who want a custom personalized experience, who don't want anyone to have access to their potion, no third-party energy touching their precious item. The bottle, when I make the bottle, it is the spiritual representation of you. It is the representation of your physical body. It is a host of your aura. It encapsulates your life force. Or you go for the refill. And the refill is the same formulation, but not personalized. Self-obsession gets you out of that, oh, but what if? The fears. It puts you in a position of beautiful divine narcissism where you're not afraid to be seen and where you're not afraid to be disliked or disapproved of. The moment you own this energy, the moment you own your Lilith, the moment you show up as your Pumbashira, the moment you are the real Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene agreed on the life path of being historically the biblical bad girl, just like Ishtar representing the rebellious woman, the overly sexual woman that other women despised, but that men craved and paid to be with. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have a path of a prostitute or an escort or a woman who doesn't have a sense of self-respect, because even that Lilith, not controlled, can become toxic to you as well. Balance. You practice goddess spirituality to be able to be the master of your life, to have both. Anyways, so I'm finished with the activation. It is in this little pouch. It has all kinds of elements, which I'm not gonna show all of them to you on camera. But what is interesting to you is this. This is the refill. This is what it looks like. So basically, I create a master bottle for you. The master bottle will look something like this. This is where you receive your original potion. So this is the bottle for Muse Diamond. You can see I started working on this one. It is bejeweled, it is precious, it is haute couture, haute joaillerie, high jewelry type of item.
So when you start on your potion journey, I craft a bottle just for you. And this is going to be the bottle that you keep forever. This bottle represents you. It is the energetic version of you. It is the representation of your energy body. It has your life force. I link and harmonize your spiritual DNA in the potion with the sacred feminine energy. This master bottle is what you keep, and as you evolve in your life experience, as you discover more and more, as you attract more and more, as you become more and more magnetic, more and more energetically autonomous, aka rebellious, you refill. You pour it onto the master bottle, and I explain to you how to do the activation. If you do the refill, I also have a whole bunch of herbal incense mixes that she's going to use to do her own activation, because this client is not a Muse Diamond client. If it is Muse Diamond, I take care of everything. And the reason why I'm making this video showing you this is because I have a couple of instructions to give, and this is going to be the reference video. So when you're watching this video, just know that it's for you, because I have emailed you and you know that I'm going to speak about you specifically in the video. When you receive your package, it comes in a regular shipping box. Before opening the shipping box, you're going to notice that I have stuck this outside of the shipping box. So you do not open the shipping box. You first open this, which is going to be outside of the box. It contains two things. This. In the instructions that I have sent you, I explain how to use these two things. This is to ensure that whomever touched your box, and there are many people who touched your box, from the moment the DHL guy comes and pick it up to the day you receive it, numerous people with numerous curses, karma, bad energy, bad language, evil eye, whatever they have on them, they have touched your box. The moment they touch your box, that energy corrupts everything that's inside the box. So this is to remove as much as possible the interaction that your potion has had with the outside world. Once you open the shipping box, you will also do a specific prayer to remove the energy that is inside, that has lingered on your potion. Even though this potion is sealed, still people are not supposed to touch it. It is just that we live in a world where we're going to ship things internationally. That's the new world we live in. So you're going to do what I say in the instructions. You do not open and do the activation immediately. Before doing the activation, you're going to go to a crossroad. You're going to go to the closest crossroad near your place. You find a crossroad, a road basically where you have two paths that are crossing. And you basically are going to do yourself a road opening ritual. I have sent you everything you need to know about how to perform this. It is important that you do it because you need to have permission from all of the energies around you to say, okay, she lives in our jurisdiction. I am granting permission. It's like a visa that you're basically requesting. Once you've done that, then you can start activating the potion and using it as I have taught you. Enjoy your sacred moaning, enjoy your potion. If topics like the one I spoke about today, dark feminine energy, is of interest to you, let me know in a comment below. I am the expert at this when it comes to ancestral spirituality, the real, primordial, pure occultism. In spirituality, there are laws, there are rules. The point is for you to know the rules so you know how to break them. I love you. See you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed it. Ciao.